Hey everybody, so this is the dumb art thing that I have, and this is basically, if you don't know the format, it's DeviantArt. This is the logo I have, this is the name, this is my watchers, this is the, basically everything that I put on here. This is how many times, total all my stats have been watched. These are some of my latest ones. This is basically, this thing has about the top 10. It's a dragon. This is another dragon. This here is actually a story I actually was writing about dragons, which it has these two in it. This is supposed to be the main character, and this is supposed to be the character that he meets. He's supposed to be a little bit older. This is actually this Space Odyssey story I was writing. I actually finished it, the rough draft. Now I just need to actually go through it and find the errors and actually edit that. Then I get to reread it to see exactly what I can fix completely. This, I tried using a website called Fire Alpaca. I never really use that one too much. I know of it. I don't know, I've always used this program called GIMP. People always talk about something called like Krita or Krita or something, and a few others, and I've tried Krita before, twice, I don't remember. But I did not like it. I couldn't understand it. It was difficult. So I ended up just using GIMP. But this is done by something else. Ooh, Meta Knight. This is a character from a card game called Zenanzard. And because this is actually DeviantArt, you actually have the ability to go to something called to basically do AI. This is just me being stupid. Anytime you see me with an AI picture, this is just me saying, hey look, what type of thing can I create? What type of joke can I do? I just wanted to see something. I just said, what would, because in the song, this is a title called A Drug Called World Without End. Because you see, there's a song called, by Blue Oyster Cult, and there's a line that says that there's this drug, it's a cure, and the drug is called a world without end. So I just said, what would it look like? And this is stupid, okay. This basically says heavy metal, like from the comic books, the movie, and this is Tarna from Heavy Metal. And yes, you actually have the ability to actually post things that are, and actually submit it to a mature thing. The main problem with DeviantArt is basically the lack of support from moderators / developers, developmentals, whatever it's called, basically programmers, and the fact that you can actually have so much people going to this. Oh, you can't show it here, but you get a note or a chat, and you actually get something for basically scams. And like, you can scam people from art, and there's a lot of art videos about that, where people talk about how there are artists out there who scam you and blah blah blah. Yeah. Anyway, to do this AI thing, you do go to something called DreamUp. That's what it was. You can get a way to art, what's it called, sell your stuff, but with my stuff, no one wants to sell it. Forums. No one wants to sell this stuff here. This is a link to the books I had. There's a profile, a bunch of information, bunch of badges, bunch of stuff, chats, and people stuff, and other stuff. This gallery, listen to this here. Anyway, this is about basically who I am and a bunch of other stuff. Posts are basically like notes and just basically stuff you could do. You could say, hey, check this one out, and just a bunch of stuff to show and type out. Favorites are just things that you enjoy. Oh. And this is my gallery. You could actually format the gallery into however you want to. Like, these are the yokai that I drew. I already did a movie, I did a video about all these yokai in my second channel. These are some of the art I was trying to draw. Basically the guy with the head. This was supposed to be, I don't know. This is Itachi. This is called Hanako. This is called Gaki. This is Shiranui and Kitsune. Right there. And this is some sort of giant worm. Anyway, cosplay son, a character I drew before. She always ended up. How do I say it? Basically, she dresses up differently for different things. Like, what does cosplay son look like? Gothic mode, when she dressed up at the party, Valentine's Day, dressed up as a witch, St. Patty's Day. Here I did some paper craft stuff. The sword. I did this. There's a fan. This is Fox's gun. Don't do too much of it. Here's all my stupid AI crap. That's what I call it. See? Stupid AI. This was photography I did. Dusk Edge. I tried writing a book, and this was actually the first book I actually completed. That I got published on Lulu. That was AI though, but that was just. These are these pictures. Yeah, see, she sort of is supposed to be one of the characters. It's supposed to be the redhead. As I said, AI doesn't really help out well, but this is the main boy. These two. Well, this is supposed to be a sister to this person. These two are poo-poo heads. Or she's supposed to be a poo-poo head. I was trying to draw his father and someone else. I ended up drawing them almost look the exact same, but it was supposed to be a character who was supposed to be bald. Sort of had like a goatee-ish or something. He's supposed to be the father. Maybe I should change this around a bit. He's supposed to have a hat and a bunch of other stuff. He's like an inventor. She's just a smart genius. She likes books, but she can actually draw good. So she makes these plans. She gives them to him. He makes them, but he's not the best at using weapons. He was taught of using some weapons. Here's some tools. Anyway, this. Did I make a video? Did I upload it? I think I did. I don't know. Story called IZ Academy. These are supposed to be this and this one and this one. Yeah. See, this is the original form. This is the new one. Redrawn, original, sort of original-ish. Original format. This is the original fighter. Another rundown is kind of bad too. Swimmer, original basketball, the original main character, and she's an archer. She's a computer girl. One more page. What else do we have here? Oh, here's a main boy. He meets up with that girl, and that's just it. Anyway, that's gallery. But if you actually click on all, you get every single picture I drew or uploaded. Well, drew, uploaded. Woo! This was supposed to be my form of how to draw a evolution, but it doesn't look at all like shit. See, that's the Milo and Kita darkened with paint pencil only. Kitty! 25. His name is Pounce. I was trying to do my own Sailor Moon card game. Speaking of Sailor Moon, Hamtaro. Here's all my Sailor Moon stuff. I actually own the old Deke Pioneer books and movies. Chibi. One of the probably the only thing I drew that was Sailor Moon that actually was worse. I colored it with colored pencil. This thing is new. This one is old. Next. Here, this is my digital stuff. Oh, there you go. See, I kind of ended up making something called like, that's supposed to be Saturn, that's supposed to be Jupiter, and I call this Jupiter. It's basically Saturn's ring on Jupiter. There's a papercraft fan, space stuff. This one's pretty good. A lot of this art isn't what I did now. It's what I did years ago before I had, well, let's just say, suicidal tendencies. I couldn't draw, so I just deleted my old account. Here's another story. I think I actually published it. Yeah. These are actually fairies, or supposed to be fairies. Space. Black and white space. Water fairy. Fire fairy. Actually, it's a fire stone though, but these two are sisters. Light fairy and dark realm fairy. There he is, the fire fairy. That's supposed to be the wind fairy, and that's the earth fairy. Maybe I should put a gallery for these. I was planning that. Photography, woo! Turtle. This is just a random fairy. Yeah, another stupid AI thing, so I could ignore those. These are those old, you know, like Bandai Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Here's another book. Yeah, that's the title. Has anyone ever seen this show? Country Mouse and City Mouse? With Noteo, Emily, and Alexander. Dragon! Another dragon! Yep, more of that stuff. That came from a dream. I was drawing this with a digital thing. This was supposed to be a flag. I don't know what it means. It just popped in my head in my dream. Yeah, stupid that. Art. Cursive. I hate bingo. Basically saying like you take a bingo card and you actually just mark what it is and do you get a bingo thing. And there are some people who did this. As you can see, I didn't really quit it or quite get it. I am bad at sleeping, paranoid about practically. Yes. Super rude sometimes for no reason. Anxiety, super insecure, ambivient, taller than average, yeah. These are all I am. Everything else is a big fat no, which means no, no, no. Pedophobia, fear of babies. Yeah, this isn't my card I made. This is someone else's card. I don't have any fears of babies. I'm like, you see a baby, run. Prim, just come back out already. I don't even know what that meant. Team Pizza, I don't even know what this is. Will beat you to a pulp. Yeah, basically saying if someone's mean, would you actually beat someone up? No. Not really. Some people make some strange bingo cards, don't they? Anyway. Have you seen this movie? This is actually all 3 Digimon movies. Yay me. Original thing of the dragons. Strange for you. This is actually the first time I ever tried drawing a furry, so I can't actually say this is good or not. This is a cool character. This was based off, the game Onmyoji. It's on, what is it on Steam? I can't do Steam right now, or anymore. Doesn't work. One more page. Let's go to page 42. Let's see what this is. Oh. Yeah, more space stuff. Yeah, well, that's basically my art. If you want to find any of my art, you would go to, just type this up, and then type up the word deviantart, and then you'll find this crap. Remember, I don't have any really much followers. I have a lot of this, and I almost have about 10,000 profile views. Yay me. So, if you want to see some art, have fun. Anyone who's not an artist, I don't know what you think. Bye bye.